Hello, we are now at the last stage of a literary exploration essay. We would have talked how to write an intro paragraph, we would have talked about how to write one of the character body paragraphs, and we would have talked about how to write the personal experience body paragraph. So now we are on the concluding paragraph, which should be paragraph 5 in your essay. So just as a reminder, our topic question was, what is your opinion of the effects of one poor decision? And our thesis statement that answered this, that we should have been proving throughout this whole essay, is one poor decision is all it takes to completely alter one's life. And of course, there is some structure that you can follow to make your life a little bit easier. As a side note, your concluding paragraph should be your shortest paragraph. You should have nothing new to say. So if you're starting to say something new, stop yourself. So the first thing you would like to do is restate your thesis in a new way. So we need to restate this thesis in a new way. We can't say it exactly the same. So what I have here is these 3 examples perfectly demonstrate the disastrous outcomes of one terrible decision. Okay, so I'm re-saying this, which is great. The next thing you want to do is give a short restatement of the blueprint. This should include no new information. So you're just going to slightly touch on everything that maybe you discussed, and I have an example of what I did here. And Mrs. Mallard and my father all began their poor decision making by thinking about alternative lives. These thoughts had life-changing results. Okay, and the next thing you need to do, or the last thing, is a lead out. At the beginning of the essay, we had a motivator or a lead in, which was a general statement about the topic. So for a lead out, you could have an anecdote, a question, a wonder, or a call to action. Maybe you're asking people to do something about your topic. So what I have here is their choices just go to show how decisions should not be made in haste. So altogether it looks like this. These 3 examples perfectly demonstrate the disastrous outcomes of one terrible decision. And Mrs. Mallard and my father all began their poor decision making by thinking about alternative lives. These thoughts had life-changing results. Their decisions just go to show how decisions should not be made in haste. So that's it for conclusions, short and sweet. You can play around a little bit with the order of these things, but if you're like, I want to stick to structure, stick to going in this way. If you have any questions, remember, reach out to your instructor, and hopefully your essay is almost done.